We are live, so
Yeah. So, hello everyone. I'm Dr. Thameem, medicine faculty in DBMCI. I'm joined here with Dr. Heet. So, it's a huge privilege to take his interview. He's got rank one in the recently conducted INI-CET. So, huge congratulations, Dr. Heet. Please introduce yourself
Thank
about
you, sir.
college.
Thank you. I'm Dr. Heet Manvar, and I've completed my internship from Civil Hospital Ahmedabad, affiliated with BGM Medical College in March 2024. And this INI-CET was the first competitive examination that I gave, and I've secured rank one in it.
Wow, there are so many people who've been studying for quite some time, sometimes giving post internship so many attempts. How does it feel? I mean, how does it feel to get the first rank?
Yeah, it feels great. I expected a good rank before the exam, but like rank one is something unexpected, and with hard work, a bit of a luck also helps. So yeah.
I think for the rest of your life, you'll always cherish this because this is, I think, one of the most toughest exams in a medico's life.
Yes,
And
sir.
every difficulty you face in your life, somewhere you will come across this warm feeling that you were able to top in this exam. So huge congratulations once again.
Thank you, sir.
So
Thank
Heath, I think those who are watching our video, I think they should get some important take home messages like, and there are many people who desire to get this kind of a rank. So if somebody is serious about preparing, let's say it's an undergraduate, let's start from the
you. Yes.
viewpoint of an undergraduate. How
Yeah.
do you think they should start? When did you start?
Yes. So I think the ideal time to start preparing for NEET, PG, or INI is in second year. Like you have to do your first year properly to pass the university exams. But I think as you are new to the course, some might come from a regional medium of studying, and this will be in English. So they might find it difficult during the first year. And I think in the most of the medical colleges, what is taught is kind of helpful in NEET, PG, or INI preparation. So focus on first year for university examinations, and as you come in the second year, start preparing for it. I think for me also, when I was like in at the end of my first year, Dr. Ashraf Kesrani from DBMCI got rank one, and Dr. Rajat came to BJMC auditorium, and we had a session. So I remember that Rajat sir said that BJMC has produced great rank, but it has like I want rank one from BJMC, and I got inspired from that time. And he explained beautifully like what is difference between the actual university exam and this competitive exam. He gave the example of this posterior communicating artery. Like we know circle of Willis and we will draw it for university exam, but we don't know that posterior communicating is branch of PCA or ICA. So this is what competitive exams ask for. So I got motivated then, and then gradually I started preparing for my PG entrance exam during my second year. Finished first second year in the second year itself, and after that during the vacation between second and third year I finished ENT Ophthal and then PSM. And as we were hit by COVID and we were homestruck, so nothing to do apart from studying. So studied hard and completed all the subjects in my third first, like first video watching. Although I mean, you don't like people who are watching this should not feel intimidated, because when you read or watch the subject for first year, you won't be remembering 50% stuff, and that is okay. That will come eventually by revisions, which I did during my final year and internship. So yeah, that's it, basic
I think
strategy.
it's a huge moment of pride for BJMC. I've visited that college many times and it's very close to my heart. So I think you made the entire Gujarat proud and also
Yes,
BJMC, I think the flag is very high now.
thank you, sir.
So fantastic. So I think that means you started from the second year, and even I
Yes,
have this very strong feeling that your pathophysio should be very strong to have a
yes.
very good base. So those who are listening to us, if you are in second year, I think this is the right time to start. So you can listen to the topper is telling you the same thing. So one more thing, I think mainly the questions that we get asked nowadays, now that many people are going for the NEET exam, and I'm sure many of them must be watching your video now. So what do you think is the ideal method to prepare in the last 1 month?
I think for my INI in last 1 month, I prepared for one revision of all the subjects, and in last 5 days, I revised the volatile topics. which I kind of created the 20th notebook in my WhatsApp, like a WhatsApp group in which I've written all the important stuff and highlighted the important points with that bold feature, which we can use in WhatsApp, and added some important images. And I was able to revise that whole thing in like last 2 3 days, and which helped me a lot. Like I remember like 2 or 3 questions were directly from it. So it brings a smile on your face when you are giving the exam, and it boosts your confidence during the exam.
Fantastic. So I think that 20th book, you very nicely brought it out. I think people should take time to make it. And you've done a very clever way. I think you have
Yeah,
gadgets. So WhatsApp is
yeah,
something new that I've heard of. People actually
yes.
write the book, but it's
Because,
amazing. So in your
sir,
WhatsApp, what were you doing? Like, were you writing it and taking a picture of it, or you are typing it, or how was it?
yeah, some things which doesn't have picture, I was writing it, and which has like some table, or I would take just a screenshot and put it there, or some image I would take a screenshot and put it there, because it's easy. And I feel that regarding making notes, I'm kind of a lazy person, and I take a lot of time writing something. So for me it was a convenient strategy that if there is already a great image in the app or a great table, then why should we rewrite it in the book? Because I feel that for me writing doesn't help in memorizing. I can memorize it anyways. So yeah.
Okay, so amazing. No, you have WhatsApp, and every day night you just go through the
Yes.
volatile stuff. Fantastic. So I think the question remains then is what percent of your time last 1 month were you giving for doing questions, and what month for reading theory?
Yes. So like most of my seniors suggested that give GTs, a lot of GTs, and mock exam of every platform, so that you can test yourself, you can know where you are. So I gave the mock test of every platform, almost every platform. And apart from that, I felt that I think it is not the right thing to do that in last 15 days. If I attempt a new GT, unfortunately if I get a bad score, then my preparation will be affected. And I know that I am getting good ranks in most of the GTs since past 1 year. Then why should I like give a GT to validate that I will get a good rank in last 15 days? So in last 15 days I didn't give any GT, but before that I gave the mock test to test myself and to increase my knowledge, if 1 or 2 questions can come directly in that. So yeah.
So approximately how much time would you say in a day, like what the ratio would be of reading theory and doing questions? Not GTs, just questions.
Yes, just questions, yeah. So approximately maybe 70% theory, 30% questions. And in last 1 month, my focus was more on the previous year questions and those topics, because in last month we can't read whole thing, or can't read whole Q bank or all the bookmarks. So it's okay if you feel that time is less, then just focus on those PYQs, those very important bookmarks which you feel that can be asked. So in last time my focus was on previous year questions, and I think 70% theory, 30% Q bank.
So Heath, a major chunk of your preparation was in COVID, and when you're alone with your gadget, with your phone, it's very easy to get distracted. The biggest distraction nowadays is the phone. So how
Yeah,
are you able to handle those kind of distractions? Because it's so easy to open some WhatsApp and read some nonsense, or read some Facebook, some
yeah,
article, or see some nonsense YouTube video. How do you
yeah.
safeguard yourself?
Yeah, so during that COVID time, we were posted in COVID duty also. So I got my like stipend for that COVID duty, and I felt that it is the right time to buy a tablet to for watching videos. So I bought a tablet from that, and I bought a tablet which was like without any SIM card. So I used to turn on the hotspot in my phone, and then uh, put my phone aside and used to solve the Q bank or watch the videos on my tablet. So there were no distractions in that, because in tablet I had only educational apps only and nothing else.
Okay, so you're not having any Instagram, Facebook, no distractions,
Yeah, yeah, nothing.
right?
And I used to deactivate all of that Instagram and everything. from my phone also. So I just open it after my exams are over. Otherwise, I don't use much of social media. Yeah.
Right. I think the biggest distraction nowadays for students is the challenge to overcome from getting tempted to open the phone and see something.
Yes. Yes.
So I think if they can safeguard themselves from that, they have a bright future ahead. So I think
Yes.
it's phenomenal the way you worked. You have achieved such a great rank. What do you plan to take now in the future?
Sir, I'm thinking of medicine at AIMS Delhi.
So you'll be joining our group.
Yes, sir.
Welcome, welcome.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. So, Heath, I think a few more questions are what advice would you give? Because I think you have somehow kept yourself motivated. What were you doing to motivate yourself? Like, what motivated you? Was it your getting good rank was motivating you, or what exactly was keeping you to push yourself more and study more?
I think it was if I get a good rank in this exam, then I won't have to study for 1 more month and attempt NEET PG. So yeah, it was one of the biggest motivation. And yes, I was motivated that I want to get that INS Delhi seat of medicine. So yeah, that's it.
Okay, fantastic. So I'll just see if there are any questions in YouTube. Just give me one sec, please.
If I get a good rank in this exam.
So I don't see any questions posted by anybody. But what advice would you have for your juniors? How do you think they should prepare?
I think they should focus on what suits them. Like most people advise that during internship you should do 4 or 5 revisions, but I was able to do only 3 revisions before INI, but I still managed to achieve a good rank. So I think you should not doubt yourself. Take rational decisions, but believe that if you made a good strategy, then it will work. Don't follow anyone blindly. uh, do what works for you, and yes, focus on previous year questions from first day of your preparation. Not like I will do pyqs when I enter my internship. After completing the subject, do all the pyqs, know the topics. If you are having doubts, then rewatch the video again, or watch the notes again, but don't leave it to the internship time. Complete it as soon as possible.
Right. How was DBMCI helpful for you?
Yes, sir. I attempted DBMCI GCLT in January. So I secured rank 2 in that. And in this actual exam, I have secured rank 1. And in that exam, Devesh secured rank 1, and he has secured rank 2 in this exam. So yeah, it was like very much,
Almost replicating. The
yeah,
results are almost like how you would have got in the fantastic.
yes.
Yeah.
And apart from that, sir, I think Nachiket Bhatia, sir, what he's doing, motivating us and doing podcast. And I think his video with Rajat sir came just in the last week of my preparation, but I still watched it anyways. And I got really motivated by that also just before my examination, as Rajat sir was saying about his journey. And I think that is very motivating. And even DBMCI staff here, like after I gave my exam and came, so the staff Manish Bhai met me, like how was it, and what are you thinking? Will you get a good rank or not? So I think support has been great.
Okay, I can see a question asked by a student. How did you plan your internship? I think BJ internship is quite hectic.
Yes, sir, it is hectic, but then you have to utilize that time. Like when you are going to blood bank, and it like it is 500 600 meter, you are walking there. So it is like 5 10 minutes. So you can solve some questions, and like that you can utilize. Like I have made a WhatsApp group in which I post the important stuff, so I can revise that. So like don't plan for like you will revise whole notes during your internship duty, but at least you can review the questions, review your GTs, and read the volatile topics. You can do easily, and that is very much feasible and possible. Yeah.
Right. I think all of us are very proud of your achievement. Huge congratulations,
Thank
Heet.
you, sir.
I
Thank you
hope you
much.
continue to do very well in the future also. I think you have been a big inspiration to many of your juniors in BJ and to many students across the country. So those who are
Thank you very
watching
much.
on the thing preparing for the NEET exam, I think the plan should be 70% of your time for theory, 30% of your time for questions. Last 10 days may not be a ideal option time to give so many GTs. So I think what Heath has done seems to be he's taking all the right things to do before the exam. So I think phenomenal. So huge congratulations from our side. All of us are very
Thank you,
proud of
sir.
your achievement.
Thank you.
God bless you and good luck to you. Thank you so much.